single day I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day I'm gonna make something great. That's my way.
So I've not actually done a video for so long now. It's been, I think I did my last video in May and we're now in October, and that's just because obviously we came out of main lockdown, should we say, and I obviously started teaching more, started working more, and as well I had my BHS exam. So I got the BHS scholarship 2 years ago now, and that was to take me through, I already had my 2, and that was to take me through my 2 teach, my 3 and my 3 teach up to my APC. So I was meant to do them last year, then I had my leg injury, then I was meant to do them at the beginning of the year, and then COVID happened, so I have had them over the past few weeks. So I've passed my 3 care, I've passed my 3 lunge, and I've passed my 3 ride, care, lunge. Yeah, I passed those 3, and I've got another 1. I've got my teach next week. So I've been doing so much training. So if I've not been working, I've not been teaching, I've been riding or had my head in the book, so I would pass them. So 3 out of the 4 are done, 1 more next week. So I've been wanting to do a video for ages now, but I've just never got around to it. But Ed is still in his post-lockdown look. He needs a clip, he needs his mane trimming, he needs his tail doing, he needs his feathers trimming. So that is what I'm gonna do. So I was gonna take you through the process of me trimming Ed and clipping him, and then also I've got 2 other liveries to clip today, so I'm gonna do that and video bits of it. Ooh. And just see where we get up to. So I'm in my car because it was just throwing it down, but now it seems to have stopped, so I'm gonna make a run for it up to my stable. So let's go. So I'm going to put Ed out for a bit, first of all, and I will deal with the muddy feathers later. I don't know how I'm going to do that to clip them, but we'll cross that bridge later. But it'll just make him a little bit easier to deal with, I am sure, if he manages to go out for a few hours first. Oh, and this is another thing on the list of things to do today, is go to Naylor's, because, I can show you, going through this mud in riding boots is not the best idea that I've ever had, so I need to get some kind of welly or country boot. Ed, this is not the field. Yeah, some kind of country boot or welly. But I can never find anything that really fits me, so we'll try, because I can't keep wrecking these boots. Come on. Go up. No, pretty boring. Bye. So it has been about 2 weeks now since I started filming the video, and the reason that I stopped is because my clippers decided to not break on me, but they weren't clipping properly, so I didn't have a chance to clip Ed on the same day that I clipped the others. If you're wondering why I'm walking around in a circle, it is because Ed is currently on, 1 minute, just having a little stretch. So as you can see, if you can see now, he is actually clipped now. I didn't film any of that, but I've just given him a little blanket clip. What I am going to do is film me trimming his legs, because I've not done his legs properly yet. So the video is titled Post, like this, post lockdown trim, because that's what it was meant to be. But by the time this video goes out, we'll be in lockdown number 2. So we are, what day is it today? Thursday. So we're a week into the second lockdown, but obviously keeping the horses exercised. Ed's still in work, Billy's obviously still in work, Sansa's on a bit of a holiday because she would usually have her holiday in, one of the lights just went off and on, she would normally have her holiday in January, but then at her yard the arena's being done, so we've not been able to ride in the arena, so this was a perfect time, as well as lockdown because there's nowhere to go. This was a perfect time for her to have a little holiday, so she will hopefully come back into work this weekend. So yes, I didn't actually get what I wanted to have on video, which was me clipping Ed, but what I will show you is, trap, good boy, is me trimming his feathers, because what he's actually started to get, and I actually didn't really notice, he's got really scabby knees behind his knees, so I was happy because what are you spooking at? Keep going. He's very good to lunge, by the way, which is why I'm able to video and lunge at the same time. He just keeps going. So yeah, he's got really scabby knees, so I was happy because he's not got mud rash yet this year, so that's what I was trying to keep away. But I hadn't looked behind his knees, and he's actually gone really scabby behind his knees, so I have took that bit of feather off behind his knee, but I just need to tidy all up around his feet, so I'm going to do that in a second. After he's had a lunge, I'm just going to change the rein. You're full of beans today, I think, even though now he's just having a bit of a chilled stretch. But he looks really cool with his clip. I like to keep his back on, just to keep him a little bit warm, because I don't have a death wish. But it also makes him look super smart. You're walking. Woo! Good boy. Good boy. Super shiny when he's clipped. It's a little blanket clip. Are you brushing? A bit greasy there. Do these feet. So because he was so scabby, I had to clip all the way up and just kind of join this line here. Just need to tidy up his feathers and do the fronts because they're super fluffy, and the backs as well have started to grow a bit. So this is actually where he's got scabs on his knees, and you can see, to be fair, they have actually started to heal already, but I did cut that off with the bigger clippers, but these get a little bit closer, so I'm going to try and get as much of the hair off to try and help it heal. So, yeah, a bit scabby. You're falling asleep. Excuse the wall. So they're all done now. So I know he is meant to have feathers for his breed, however I would rather him be a little bit more comfortable and bald and not have any scabs on his legs than try and keep his feathers and then be a bit more uncomfortable. They are nearly going, and as well, I'm not going to be going anywhere. There isn't going to be any shows on for a while. We were meant to have a M&M Working Hunter this weekend, but obviously that got cancelled, so I would have left his feathers on until that, just so he could go to that show. However, that's been cancelled, so we may as well take them off now. You happy? Do you want your tea now? So he's all tidy, fully clipped now, done his mane. The only thing I've not done is his tail, but I can just give that a quick trim. You don't look like a hairy beast like you did. We let you all grow over lockdown. Well, lockdown number 1, didn't we? All done. Good boy.